what's up guys? In today's video we are at the Matami Velodrome in Milton, not Toronto, in Milton, and we have a lot of races today. The three races are very cool. There's the scratch race, which is basically like a crit. So first across the line after 40 laps win. Second race is elimination. So what is the elimination? Is every 2 laps, the last guy in the peloton is out. And the last race of the day is the points race. So every 5 laps, the top 3 are getting points. And this is also very interesting because there's always action, there's always points to get. So this bike is my Cinelli Vigorelli track. So what's great about this bike is it's made for outside track riding. So the bottom bracket is quite higher. So it's not a velodrome specific bike, but it does the job. So big shout out to homie Tristan for the big 90 in the rear, aero gain. So all of the good guys here have those $10,000 track bike. So here just trying to make it work with a budget track frame and can still rip all off. So the first race is in about 30 minutes. So I will up on my other bike for my warm up and hopefully it goes well. Alright, so scratch race. So basically, scratch race is like a crit. First across the line after 40 laps win. There's no points, and it's all about being there at the line. So my strategy will be fairly easy. It will be just stay in the pack and go for the sprint. You guys know I have a good sprint. I'm not gonna go in a breakaway. Well, maybe, but it's not the plan. Jump on the good wheels and hopefully make a podium here.
Makes everybody chase it down. We'll take it down. There we are, driving for the line
Fourth place. Well, that was tough, huh? That last few laps are killer. Alright, so race number 1 is done. And then it was hard. It was fast the whole time, so no break got away. Peloton stayed together. A lot of punch and slow down. 4 laps to go. I moved up to like 5th place. I stayed there for a lap. And then ended up first, but I gave a relay, but got back like in 4th wheel, stay there, and survived my way to the finish line for 4th place. In that very last corner, a guy who was on the red line started to dive, and I had to shout, "Stick, stick!" And he did, and then we fight to the finish line, and I think I got it by an inch. So super stoked on this 4th place. for this first race. That's good points for the overall. Alright, so now elimination. One of the most stressful race because you can get out of it and still be fresh. It's all about positioning. It's all about being smart about what's going on and being aware of your surroundings. Not get caught. Most importantly, do not get blocked in. Strategy here, I'll try to stay a bit more on the outside. Try to do just micro bursts of acceleration every time, not too much. And hopefully I can make myself to the top 10. That'd be great. But the guys are in our group are very strong. The level is quite there.
The trickiest part about the elimination race is the race is in the back of you. So you need to have eye behind your head because everything is like always behind you.
Elimination is one of my favorite. Alright, the elimination did not go as planned. That's the brutal part of elimination is you still have legs, but you're out because of placement. I think I played it decent enough on the blue line pretty much the whole race. Maybe halfway through the race, the guy behind me, all he was doing was just accelerating, going back last place, accelerating, and I knew it. But when he passed me, he kind of like closed the door on me and got me by like half a wheel, if not less. Maybe the replay is gonna show how tight it was, and it got so tight that right after to the corner there, I squeezed into the two guys, and I'm pretty stoked that I did not cause a crash there. It almost happened. That's lesson learned. Is should have been maybe more up to the front earlier, but that's racing. You learn and you come back the next time with a better strategy, and hopefully it works out well.
Hey, editing Charles here. So here's a bit of analysis from this. So this is the last lap of me getting eliminated, and you see here the guy in blue. I knew he was behind. I knew there was one guy behind, so I had to be careful. And I knew he was going to sprint. Here he started to sprint, 3/4 of the lap. And here's the biggest error I've done. So I see he passed me, and what I've decided to do here is stay next to him, between him and the pink guy. Here I just re-accelerated, and the problem with that is now, as the blue guy is coming down, is a bit in front of me, he's coming down, and he doesn't let me enough space between the pink and him, so I just couldn't pass. And I'm just missing here a couple of centimeters, as you can see here. So what I should have done, if we get back to here, is I should have here, let him fully pass me, go on his wheel, and maybe go around him to his right. So then I would have the space for a little acceleration and not get caught, because I did have the legs. I was not tired at all, and that little error trying to stay under him was a mistake, but now I know for next time.
Alright, so last race of the day, it's a points race. So point race is 60 laps, and every 10 laps the top 4 makes points. So first place is 5, second place is 3 points, 2 and 1 point. So if you do lap the field, you get 20 points, which is huge. So I'm gonna have to be on the guards here. Looking forward to this nice race. The legs do feel kind of heavy right now after all the keyring and all this race, but it's part of the game. Alright, back here on the barrier, the last race, 60 laps, that's quite long. Excited, I love the track so much.
Guys are going so fast, the time is changing. He is walking smooth as he comes out to the chase.
Alright, so last race, I think I had the keyring effort in my legs. They were just 2 blocks of cement, so I decided to play very passive, stay behind the whole time and go for the final sprint. And 1 lap to go, I was 4th wheels, second sooner, because guys from behind just locked me in and the race was done. So if I would have been on the aggressive, I could have popped in front of those 3 guys and maybe hold it to the finish line. Could make a top 5 for sure. Now I got blocked in, I got locked on the inside, and the race was over at that point. So the lesson of the day, 1.5 lap to go, 1 lap to go. It's no more time for waiting, it's time to go. Alright guys, so this is it for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed the track day. There's gonna be 3 more races this year, so maybe we're gonna make another film. And I wanna say a big shout out to...
Thank you, Michael. Thanks for filming.
welcome.
If you need a photographer in Toronto, hit up this guy. His Instagram will be in the description down below.
At Mr. Michael 717.
Yes, I'll show you your Instagram right here. Check him out.
Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already. And I will see you guys on the road or to the next video. Peace!